The first question I have is, how can it be that these infinitely long propositions can be approximated by finite statements?
Yes, I don't think there's any guarantee that they can. Yes, well, so I think the situation is worse than what you say, because saying that the abstract perfect thing is like the imperfect thing with an infinite number of qualifiers, I don't think there's any guarantee that even an infinite number of qualifiers would, even if that were possible, which it isn't, that even that would do. Right. So how can we expect our statements to correspond to this pristine truth? Well, one thing is there is no guarantee. They might not be able to. I argue in my book that there shouldn't be any limit to how well we can do this, but even though we can never do it perfectly. And the thing to remember, as always with Popper, is when Popper says, at least I think, when Popper says we're striving for the truth, he always means we're striving to eliminate error. Of course, we can't be sure of that either. But when we use truth as a value that we are aspiring to, we're not aspiring to be able to utter true statements. We are aspiring to eliminate false statements from the things that we say, which always leaves more false statements. And we can't be sure that we haven't eliminated a true statement. So there is no guarantee, and there's no reason, not just no guarantee. There's no reason in the structure of all this, if I'm right, that implies that there should be statements that represent an abstraction perfectly, even infinitely long statements. So I don't know if that's good enough. Maybe it isn't.